Has ChatGPT4 finally been dethroned by Anthropic's Claude 3? We are going to look at the leaderboards and we're going to talk about Anthropic's incredible week, and you are going to decide for yourself. I will tell you what I think at the end, but let's jump into these three huge wins by Anthropic this week. First, in investment. Amazon, which has been the big partner for Anthropic, has made this huge move by investing an additional $2.75 billion into Anthropic, which brings their total investment to about $4 billion, which tells you everything you need to know about Amazon's confidence in Anthropic's potential. This is Amazon's largest venture investment ever. And as part of this strategic collaboration, Anthropic will prioritize AWS, Amazon's web services, as its main cloud provider, which is huge for Amazon, right? And it's also going to be able to leverage Amazon's custom chips for building and training and deploying all these AI models. So this is actually a huge investment, really, for both, and could mean a huge partnership that can actually really, I think, potentially challenge Microsoft and OpenAI. That's win number one. Win number two, Anthropic's AI model beats ChatGPT4. And this is on this crowdsourced chatbot arena leaderboard, which is this really highly regarded platform for AI evaluation. And on that, Claude 3 appeared at the very top for the first time. It feels like that scene in the movie when the underdog finally wins the big race. It's just like everybody's gasp and sees this. So that was really shocking and made a ton of news. Now, usually I don't really care that much about these tiny wins in a benchmark by a fraction of a percentage, but it just shows how powerful Claude 3 really is. But that's not even the most interesting part, and that brings us into win number three. Win number three, the interesting part is that if you see on that leaderboard, the smaller Haiku version. So as you know, Anthropic's Claude has Opus, the paid version, Sonnet, and Haiku. Haiku beat an early version of OpenAI's ChatGPT4, and Haiku has shown that it can handle a variety of AI tasks with incredible effectiveness. It can give faster response times, but the important part, at much lower cost. And this is particularly important because it suggests Haiku could potentially even substitute in for places where GPT-4 was at, 95% of AI applications. But again, a fraction of the cost, and cost is everything. So what does this all mean? Is there a new king of the LLM mountain? Well, this is where we get to my take. I'll say this. I am using Claude 3 about as much as I'm using ChatGPT4 these days, which is incredible. I pay for Opus $20 a month, and I'm just finding the outputs better when it comes to pure writing, to imitating voice, to imitating brand and tone. It's absolutely extraordinary at that, and I do a ton of that, so that's really important to me. Now, in terms of dethroning ChatGPT4, I don't think so, even though GPT-4 came out a year ago, because I think GPT-4 still reasons better. It has things like Code Interpreter, DALL-E, it connects to the internet, etc. It has GPTs, etc., etc. But in the benchmark of Connor, which is the only one that matters to me, just like your benchmark is the only thing that should matter to you, I'm now really just using three tools. I'm using GPT-4, I'm using Claude 3, I use Perplexity, but that's kind of it. And for me to be sort of really using GPT-4 as much as I'm using Claude 3 now, that means that Amazon and Anthropic have had a huge week. Congrats to both of them. But Anthropic, to the team, congratulations. Claude 3 is awesome.